Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to my respective lecturer, which is Miss Shazlin. My name is Nur Akila with matric ID number 2019257956. So today I would like to present my final project case study. Okay, so in this study, briefly I have divided into 6 panels, which is consists introduction on the first panel, ER diagram on the second panel, my case study site background on the third panel, this database and this geospatial, and the last panel would be conclusion. Okay, so for the first panel, which is the introduction, so basically this task involves developing a GIS database that is an actual data from a case study location that I have been chosen. So in addition, this study is also applicable geospatial analysis in MapInfo, such as thematic mapping and query analysis must be conducted in this case study. So the chosen case study of a commercial area should have a minimum size of 10,000 meter persegi, and it is necessary to obtain it using a Google Earth, raster photo or a hybrid map in MapInfo in order to retrieve the site plan. Okay, so for the aim specifically is to construct the GIS database and geospatial analysis. And for the objective, I have three, which is to determine the three most relevant data entities. Secondly, to produce three main GIS analysis, and the third one is to develop an ER diagram. So for the following case study, I have classified into two most essential scope of study, which is geospatial analysis and thematic mapping. In short, geospatial analysis is to collect, manipulate, display data and picture from geographic information system, or known as GIS, and for the thematic mapping is a technique of shading maps according to the specific theme. Alright, so we'll be moving into next panel, which is ER diagram. In short, ER diagram is a nickname of entity relationship diagram that shows relationship between the entity in a database. So ER diagram is divided by three most crucial types, which is conceptual model, logical model and also a physical model. These three elements is important in order to construct a solid GIS database in any spatial data. Alright, so in this study, I have 5 entity, which is road, boundaries, commercial level 1, level 2, and also landscape. This is my logical model, which is for commercial level, I have photo, type of commercial, activities, building lot, status and condition. For road entity, I have width of boundary, name of area and photo. For landscape entity, I have condition and photo. And for the last entity, I have photo, type of road, name of road and also a road width. This is my physical model and this is the example. Okay, next panel would be my site area, which is the site background. So the chosen commercial area would be in Bukit Buntung, Rawang, Selangor, where I live there, about 10 minutes away from this commercial area. Basically, the total acreage for this selected area is 4.66 hectare. And this area is surrounded by commercial zone and any other residential area there. So we will be moving into the GIS database. So the first step is to choose the site area. So I have choose to use the second option, which is the hybrid map, to select the site area. Okay, the first step is to click home, click hybrid and then zoom until we find the selected commercial area. Okay, so in this process I have used the dimension tool to know the specific dimension line for my chosen area. This is the second process where to create the ER diagram. The first one is to have a table structure. This is quite simple step as we only have to click on the table window, click the new table and click OK and create. In this case study, I have 5 entities as I have mentioned previously. So I have to repeat this process 5 times in order to construct the complete GIS database, preferably to the entity I have stated. Okay, this is the process of digitizing. The first one is to make sure one layer is editable in order to start digitizing. Then click insert, choose the polygon and define the style such as color, type of line and so on. Then we can digitize. This process repeated until all of the place in the study area being digitized according to the layer. Alright, so the second last panel is just geospatial. The first one is what does it? So individual mapping was chosen because it is the most relevant and appropriate thematic mapping for identifying qualitative data in Bukit Beruntung commercial area, such as commercial activity, commercial status, and so on. Okay, so for the thematic mapping, I have stated 4 maps. Okay, the first one is to determine the level 1 commercial status, and according to the result, approximately all the shop lot are available, with 58 out of 60 being available. And the second thematic mapping is to highlight commercial level 1 activity, and according to the result, the most dominant activity at commercial level 1 are service and convenience store. And for the third thematic mapping is to assess the condition of level 2 commercial area. According to the data, the majority of level 2 is in good condition with 33 out of 47 shop lot, while 11 shop lot in average condition and only 3 shop lot in bad condition. And the last one, thematic mapping, is to indicate uh, the type of different roads, such as collector road, service road, parking road, backland, and sideland. For information, a collector road of 20.11 meter encircle the entire my site area. The next is where does it locate? As mentioned before, the area is encircled by residential and commercial zone within a 1 kilometer radius, and the site area is centrally in the town center, and it is easy for residents to reach there rather than other hypermarket in my area. Lotus Store, or known as Tesco, is a well-known hypermarket, and due to its strategic location, it has a lot of potential to become a major commercial center that will become a focal node for residents in the neighborhood nearby and other districts in the future. And lastly, the commercial area may be more greater potential if the vacant shop lot, particularly on the level 2 commercial area, get a new renter, which is that will increase more business demand in Bukit Beruntung area. Okay, the last one is why does it happen? So my first question would be how many shop lot run convenience store activities in level 1? Second question is how many shop lot is in a status of not available in level 2? And the third question is how many shop lot in level 2 is in bad condition? As can be seen, I have stated the expression for each question. So using simple select is the best method as the questionnaire is not too complicated and direct question. And for the first question analysis, there are 11 unit run a convenience store activities in the commercial area. This is good unit value in my area, which is I think is compatible and balanced with other type of activities in the commercial area. And the second analysis is due to the vacant shop lot in the area, which doesn't have a renter or new owner to run the vacant shop lot. There is a 28 unit shop lot that is not operating, and the last analysis is there is only 3 unit that is in bad condition. I think the most relevant reason is because the shop lot is not operating, and this is leading to the lack of basic maintenance to the shop lot itself. Okay, so here we go, the last panel, which is the conclusion. And basically, I think all the vacant shop lot in commercial area should be advertised and rebranding in order to attract more people, particularly the new renter, to operate them with a variety of activities to grow more potential in the selected area. And additionally, I think thematic mapping generic using MapInfo is quite valuable and easy to identify and evaluate. And last one is personally I would say that is an advantage and opportunity for those who can utilize MapInfo to its full potential, since MapInfo is a great tool for generating information or sorting data, such as the application and function of thematic mapping and also query analysis. And alright, so before I end this presentation, I would like to use this opportunity and time to thank my lecturer, which is Ms. Shazlin, who passionately teach me this subject. And I really hope that you will always be blessed, and I hope your good deed will be repaid. And please take care of yourself. That's all. Thank you.